How are you? Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I'm playing PowerWash Simulator, and I'll be playing the Final Fantasy VII Special, Midgar. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. This is my first time playing this game, so that's always interesting. Playing a game and streaming a game for the very first time. I know that has quite a few crossovers, special crossovers, including, as I mentioned, Final Fantasy VII, along with Midgar. There's also Tomb Raider crossover as well, and there is a Back to the Future crossover also. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So I'm going to get stuck in there now in just a moment. So enter the realm of Midgar to PowerWash, an iconic set of vehicles, mechs, and locations. There's also free play. You can rewash completed Midgar jobs as many times as you like. I'll start off with start, really. Hardy, Daytona, and Shinra Hauler. Shinra building 0%. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Damn. Alright. On behalf of everyone at the Shinra Electric Power Company, I'd like to welcome you to Midgar. It could not have been easy to come all the way out here, so your persistence is much appreciated. To raise our population's morale, we're opening an expedition to celebrate the long and varied history of our fair city's motor industry. Two of its key pieces, however, have emerged from storage in, let's just say, less than pristine condition. If they're to take center stage at the exposition, they must be spotless, and that requires the attention of someone who understands the full meaning of that word, none other than you. Well, I've never used a power hose in my life, so yeah. Nonetheless, though, let's start. Okay, here are the controls. Jesus Christ, okay. Okay. Hey, Strange. How are you doing? Welcome to Green Hill Gaming, to my PowerWash Simulator Final Fantasy VII crossover live stream. How are things? It's the game where you clean the doo-doo off the cars and houses. It is indeed. It is indeed. Okay. I can even jump. I gotta say, this game is doing nothing for me. What is the appeal of this game? It's part of my PS Plus Essentials subscription, so I didn't get it at no additional cost. But what the hell is the actual appeal to this? You know when you play a game and you just don't get anything from it? Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm liking it. Wow, Power Simulator, the game that so many YouTubers and streamers and influencers are talking about, the majority of which all get paid to hype it up. Wow, this is such a great game. No, it's fucking boring. There's no appeal to it at all. What the fuck, like? It's just nothing. It's just like I'm cleaning dirt off a bike. Wow. Maybe I'll, you know. I mean, only 4 people are watching. I'm not surprised. It's hardly the most entertaining game ever. Maybe I'll buy some YouTube views. Yeah. Hey, strange. Did you know you can do that? Did you know you can actually buy YouTube views? And before you know it, you'll have like 40,000 views. But they're not actual real people. They're just bots. Yeah. Did you not know that? You'd have to be pretty sad though to do that. To actually spend money to get views on your YouTube channel. You'd have to be a pretty sad, pathetic person to do that. You'd have to have a lot of money to spare as well. This is so fucking boring. Is this actually the entirety of Midgar? Like, can I go out of here? What is the appeal? There's 4 people watching this live stream right now. 4 actual real people, mind you. Not 4 bots that I paid for. Would one of those people like to explain to me, if you know, what is the appeal to this game? Like, what is the... Okay, I know what the point of the game is, but I don't quite get the appeal. Like, maybe if you get, like, some sort of satisfaction, some kind of, like, pleasure from, like, cleaning dirt. You know, this is the game for you. It just doesn't do anything for me. There's not even music. There's not even the Final Fantasy VII music. This is actually, there's no music in this game. What the fuck is going on? Jesus, man. I find it hilarious how there's so much fucking options for something so fucking boring. Hello, Mario. Welcome. I have to do that. Welcome to Green Hill Gaming, Mario. How are you doing? Find the Mora lore. The who, the what, the where, now, the what? Do you know what the appeal to this game is? Do you have this game? Have you played this game? Do you enjoy this game? Have you found the appeal of this game? Because I fucking can't find it, to be honest with you. Strange is pretty quiet. This is unusual. Okay, right now my power hose feels more like a fucking... It feels more like spray paint than anything else. Prime Vista Pro soap nozzle. Jesus Christ. I have not, but I wanted to check out the Final Fantasy VII chapter. But this is it. It's great, isn't it? It's not even any Final Fantasy VII music playing in the background or anything. Yeah, I haven't played the game myself now up until now, and yeah, the Final Fantasy VII chapter is what appealed to me. It's actually it's free as well. I think all of these crossovers are actually free, but it's not doing anything for me. It's just a fucking it's a car and a bike at the moment. I think you can progress through it. I think you can actually clean the boss as well. You know, the fucking one of the bosses you're actually fighting. Seems stressful. No, it doesn't seem stressful. It seems boring. Like, I'm not the kind of person that's gonna like sit there and pretend to like a game. I don't care how popular it is. You know, like I actually played the great and mighty Red Dead Redemption 2 from the gods, Rockstar Games, the greatest game ever. Like, I played it. I'm sad, but I stopped playing it. But I want to go back and play it. I don't care about that game. But so many people, oh, Johnny, it's the greatest game of all time. You have to play this game. I'm like, no, I don't have to. Fuck off. I don't want to. Fuck off. You know, like, I'm not going to sit there and pretend to like a game, no matter how popular it is, or no matter how many people are talking about it. That's just me, you know? What you see is what you get. I guess it's just a polished simulator with good brand deals. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I didn't financially benefit from those brand deals, so I'm going to give a shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think these fuck crossovers are hilarious, to be quite honest with you, because, like, take Fortnite, which I don't play anymore. I used to. Take all those crossovers. Johnny, did you hear? Solid Snake is in Fortnite. Yeah, I did hear. But it's also in Metal Gear Solid. The Twin Snakes, which I have. And I'd rather play that than play Fortnite. Johnny, did you hear? Raiden is in Fortnite. Yeah, I did hear. He's also in Metal Gear Solid 2, which I can play. Like, why would I want to play Fortnite to play Solid Snake and Raiden when I can just play Metal Gear Solid? You know, it's daft. Play what you love. Exactly, my friend. What game do you love to play? What's your game that you just go to and you can get satisfaction from playing all the time? Like, because right now it's just like a fucking, I don't know. I mean, I'm just going around in first person with a fucking hose in my hand, a fucking power hose in my hand, just, man, it is just beyond boring. 45% cleared, like, wow. I don't even, thank fuck I didn't pay money for this game. Like, if this is available at no additional cost to me, this is part of my PS Plus Essentials subscription. Sort of, I'm always just trying to play something I haven't played before. Well, it's the same. That's why I'm literally playing this game right now. I like to try out new games I haven't played before. But I don't take requests though. Like, you know, like I wanted to play this game myself. I wanted to check this game out myself. I'm not the person that like if someone says like, you should play this game, I just to let people know. Okay, if you want me to play a game, don't ask me to play it. Chances are I'll actually play the game you want me to play it if you don't ask me. Because I'm telling you, when someone says to me you should do this, chances are I won't fucking do it. That's just me. I'm just like, when it comes to like, oh, you should watch this show, oh, you should watch this movie, you should play this game, chances are I won't. I'm just not a trend follower. I'm just not a follower, really. I don't do what you tell me to do. That's just me, you know. That's just who I am as a person. Can't be anyone else at the end of the fucking day, you know what I mean? Do you know what I also do? I stream, as you can see. And I stream all kind of games. I stream the actual Final Fantasy VII. I stream PowerWash Simulator with Final Fantasy VII crossovers, and as I stream, I get viewers like yourself, Mario, an actual person who's not a bot. Some streams I can have 4 views. Other streams I can have 40 views. I can upload a video, and the stream will be uploaded eventually as a video, and who knows, it could go to 1,000, 5,000, who knows, views over time. But you know one thing I don't do? That's buy my views. Imagine spending your money to get artificial views on your content just to make yourself look good. How pathetic and sad is that? That's one thing I don't do. Alright then, you should never play The Witness. Reverse psychology, I see what you're doing there. Well, thankfully I can spot reverse psychology. It's not easy. I've tried streaming and it was just me talking to myself. Man, don't worry about that, man. Look, this is going to sound so cheesy, but be yourself and have fun streaming. And if somebody wants to join your live stream, they will. You join my live stream right now, you know, and I appreciate that. Let the viewers come to you. I mean, what's more embarrassing? Listening back to your voice, you know, talking to yourself when nobody's watching your stream, or paying money to get artificial views? Which would embarrass you more? Because I'm telling you one thing, I would die from embarrassment if I actually had to pay for views. It is pathetic, sad, and desperate. I've had plenty of streams where there was nobody watching, and I'm just talking away into the microphone like I don't give two fucks. You're going to get streams where people aren't watching. You're going to get streams where a lot of people are watching. But I'd rather have actual people watching my live stream. I'd rather have nobody watching my live stream than to have 4,000 bots, on my channel. Artificial views. How the hell is that? And yeah, I am talking about someone. And if that someone is watching right now, yeah, I am talking about you. And if you think that I'm sad and pathetic, well then, why are you watching my stream right now? And I wasn't talking about you, Mario, or anyone else other than the person who knows who they are. So there is really no Final Fantasy story element. I don't think so, to be... Do you know what? They're probably... What? Said it was canon. Oh my dear God. If this is canon, on top of the fact that Cloud is going around in a fucking Segway in the Final Fantasy VII fucking reimagining, I'm fucking done with the series. Jeez, I don't think I could actually cope now with this being canon. But like, it's just a showroom. Like, you're just going around fucking, like, what's the button you press again for dirt? Okay, so there's dirt there. I mean, I can see it, like, it's pretty obvious where it is, but like, I just don't get satisfaction from it. Like, I know what to do. I'm doing it okay enough, but I'm just not getting any satisfaction from it. This is supposed to be it. Okay. So this is soap. So like, I'm bored now. This is turning into a chat stream right now, to be honest with you. I'm actually fucking bored. This is the true Midgar wash lore. But you're right, there's not even music, like literally no, there's no Final Fantasy VII music at all. And it just adds to the boredom of this game. I would love for someone to join the live stream, join the live chat and challenge me on this. Johnny, this is the greatest game of all time. What do you mean it's boring? Challenge me. Come on. Fucking challenge me. I thought this and like the Back to the Future ones were like plussed up or something. Doesn't seem good. Surely just for people who need to use yeah, but why I can think of like Animal Crossing is a game that I would play to unwind. There's lots of games I'd play to unwind, but I don't know. I mean, maybe if I had fucking insomnia and I didn't sleep for a fucking week, then maybe I'd play a PowerWash Simulator. But this is just pathetic, like. I mean, does the game pick up eventually or something? Does something actually happen? Like, this is so boring. This is so boring. Sorry, me was KFC. No problem. So you shifted into a KFC bucket. Wow. Exciting stuff. They made Animal Crossing stressful. Do you know what, actually? That's a very good point, actually. I think the more they actually added into Animal Crossing, I think from like New Leaf they added in a lot of different elements. Like you're the mayor now, and you got to do all these projects and stuff. Like I think you're spot on, actually. And then like New Horizons, you're like fucking basically this like island developer. I've got a good point actually. Like on the surface they say, yeah, you can do what you want, but in reality you kind of can't, because it's kind of like built around this mechanic where you have to build your island. Whereas you weren't really doing that in the original Animal Crossing. The original Animal Crossing, you just arrived in your village and that was it. And you could do what you want. You could talk to the villagers, you could go fishing, you could collect fossils. But I was like, it's like if you want to like have a fully fledged experience, you have to kind of go around and build your island. So it's a very good point actually. They have made Animal Crossing quite stressful actually over the years. Very good point actually. Do I know that one? But you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Why don't you pass on a message to him? Because to tell you the truth, I've actually let this fucker off big time. I have been way too nice to this absolute cunt regarding what he said to me a couple of weeks back. Don't worry, Mario. Don't worry. Just ignore the drama for now. Or enjoy it. Grab some popcorn, I don't mind. I saw his Tekken 8 live stream. And I saw that I got like 40,000, 400,000, something like that. And then I see one of the comments from a YouTube channel literally called something like buy YouTube views. He literally bought YouTube views so he could get a lot of views. How sad and pathetic is that? This fucker is in no position to trash talk me behind my fucking back at that. When he's so sad and pathetic to literally buy his views. But he's an absolutely hypocritical cunt outside of the fact that he actually is so desperate to buy his YouTube views. He called me one particular word, and he knows what that word is. Yet he gets on his knees every so often in the day, kissing the floor, worshipping somebody who was the exact word that he called me. Now how hypocritical does it get than that? Goes around thinking he's fucking Mother Teresa. Oh no, wait, he's Muslim, so he wouldn't give a fuck with Mother Teresa, would he? But he goes around thinking he's Allah's gift to Allah's green earth. Butter wouldn't melt in his cocksucking mouth. He's not perfect. I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be perfect. I admitted to what I did. Yeah, my guy's PSN account suspended because jealousy got the better of me. I admitted that to him. I didn't expect him to forgive me. I parted ways with him. It was the right thing to do. And then I find out that he's talking shit about me behind my back, calling me names. I reacted to it very diplomatic. I reacted to it in a very nice way. I gave him way too much leverage on a situation. Well, I'm not going to in this live stream. Not when I see that he's so sad and pathetic to actually buy his views on YouTube as well. Momentary break to read the comments. Too much customization for me. I mind my business. Yeah, you're fine. Very sad. Fakers everywhere, man. That's not cool. He's more of a hypocrite than fake, really. To be fair, he's only a kid. He's only 16. To be fair. What would you expect from a modern day kid? But considering he's a kid, I find it very strange, unusual, how this kid is able to get PS5s, the latest PS5 games, the latest PS5 hardware, day-on-day release, early access to Tekken 8. It's suspicious, isn't it? Really, isn't it? But we all know what kids nowadays are up to online. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a sugar daddy on the side. Yeah, so I'm not going to be Mr. Nice Guy. So it's a bit strange, like, oh my God. Yeah, you can run along to Saber Attack and you can tell him all this strange. I don't give two flying fucks. I'm in a stage of my life right now where I've nothing to lose, and you'll find that out in a few weeks' time. So, if someone who's got nothing to lose, why would they give a shit? But yeah, he's just a hypocritical cunt, really. Making me out to be, you know, Satan, Lucifer himself. And what is he? Huh? Mr. Perfect? And the funny thing is, I let him off so many times when he was a cunt to me, when he was an asshole to me. And the very word that he called me is the very word that he actually brought up to me, saying that he was involved in that something was going on in his life. I was listening to him, tried to help him. He's like, oh no, I don't want to talk about it. He said something like his dad was involved in it as well. I wouldn't be surprised. Happens a lot in Saudi Arabia. But yeah, so yeah, it's just hypocritical. And I felt like I reacted to him talking about me behind my back in a very diplomatic and peaceful way. And I'm like, I'm not having it in this live stream. No, I'm not. So yeah. So do you want to run along? Did you get all that strange? Do you want to run along to your buddy and tell him all this? Be my guest. Sad man kids want to be cloud chasers, but what's new? Well, he's also a burger boy. Yeah. He's also a burger boy. He came crying to me before, saying, oh, my friends are calling me burger boy. But he literally is. He's Pakistani, living in Saudi Arabia. But like, he's just so westernized, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna grab a soda and all this, like, it's like half of it. So yeah, he's also a burger boy. Yeah, it is pretty sad, kids nowadays, especially when they're so westernized as well. No, they just have too many tools at their disposal. He is a fucking tool. Full stop. It's probably the good kids who are quietly playing Poro. Oh God. And I'm not perfect. I'm not the good guy in this situation. I never claimed to be. I owned up to the fact that I got his account suspended. The thing is, I walked away. I did the right thing by walking away and expect him to forgive me. I think if someone got my PSN account suspended and denied it in the way that I did, I wouldn't be in a hurry to forgive them. I walked away. I was done. That was it. I fucked up my friendship with Supon, Saber Attack. I walked away. That was it. I owned up. I said, look, did what I did. You know, it is what it is, and I moved on. As I mentioned, I hear him talking shit about me behind my back, after which he actually subscribed to my YouTube channel again. So why would you subscribe to my YouTube channel why would you resubscribe to the YouTube channel of somebody who got your PSN account suspended? Which he did. And then I heard his reaction to it. I must have pressed the button by accident. Fuck off. What a retard. What a fucking retard. If you expect me to believe that. So I thought to myself, okay, he subscribed to my channel. Okay. You know. Maybe we're in talking terms. But we weren't. Because when I joined his live stream a couple of weeks ago, I was hidden from his channel. I couldn't leave any comments. And that's when I heard him talking shit about me behind my back. I'm talking like serious shit, like, you know, like I might have let jealousy get the better of me, but he clearly let hatred get the better of him. I don't think I have any hatred going through my veins right now, or jealousy right now. I think I'm just letting it all out, letting it all go. He used to annoy me so much. And like every day he would say like, watch this, do this, play that. And I'm like, sorry, it's not my thing. And he wasn't having any of it. Oh, I don't care. Play it for me. Do this for me. Do that for me. A lot of the time I actually did. Never got any thanks for it though. Never got any appreciation for it though. So if anyone is an asshole, it's him. Which he actually called me. He called me an asshole. That was one of the things he called me. But he also called me something else. Something a lot more. More than an asshole, really. And it's so hypocritical. Because as I mentioned earlier, he literally worships one. And he actually brought up the topic to me 20 times and saying he was involved in it. He was going through it. And that his dad was involved in it. It's so funny because I actually haven't hidden on my channel, so I feel like watching right now. So I'm desperate for the comment and blocked and everything, so I literally can't do fuck all. You know, sometimes people say that the best way to annoy someone is to ignore them. No, the best thing to do is to annoy them and have them not in the position to respond. Because that really fucking annoys them. Yeah, it is probably strange indeed. And then I have this guy, like, no offense, strange. He's kind of caught in the middle, like, you know what I mean? Like, he started off on my channel, and then SaberTac would join my live stream. So Strange would join. If you're wondering who Strange is, he's the guy with no name, who I made a mod. So then he would join SaberTac's live streams, and he kind of became this like mutual friend. You know what I mean? But yeah. And it's funny, really, because even though I did let jealousy get the better of me, which led me to get his PSN account suspended, he's just as jealous as I was, if not more. When I got the Spider-Man 2 DualSense controller, and I posted it to YouTube. I post a lot of things to YouTube. I'm fucking streaming right now on YouTube. And he was like, oh, I'm jealous. I want one. And when this happened, when I got his PSN account suspended, and I actually admitted it to him, I owned up to him. One of the things he said was, oh, by the way, I got the Spider-Man 2 controller, fuck you. I'm like, it's like, what, you want, a medal? But you gotta wonder though, I mean, how does a 16-year-old kid, you know, end up with like PS5, brand new PS5 games at launch, accessories at launch, and everything in between as well, like. I mean, he's saying, oh, you should watch this on this streaming service, you should watch that on that streaming service. He's literally got all the streaming services. Where does a 16-year-old get that kind of money? Sugar daddy. I don't understand how many layers of paint the truck has. I don't understand anything about this game. As if you care, but he also has it. He's just a dumb kid. Yeah, he's a dumb kid. His parents just buy him whatever. No, he actually told me that he was like semi-poor a good few times. In fact, his broadband is running out of a fucking potato. So I don't think that's the case at all. Well, they definitely have no idea what he's up to. Absolutely have no idea what he's up to. I would argue, like, I would say like a high percentage of parents nowadays have no fucking clue what their kids are doing. And that's what I say, because like, you know, this live stream will be referenced to me in due time. I am not claiming to be Mr. Perfect. I am not claiming to be the good guy. I'm not claiming to have never done anything wrong in my life. I'm not. I'm just looking back at how I reacted to the situation a couple of weeks ago, where he was talking shit about my back, and I'm thinking, you know what, I was a bit fucking lenient there. Extremely, actually, lenient there in terms of how I reacted to that. I'm like, you know, fuck that. Thought I'd say how I truly felt on the matter, you know? Or maybe he's flipping you money. Better to get the bigger person and walk. Better to be just the bigger person and walk away. It's more satisfying to annoy the person. Come on, you know I'm right. It is, isn't it? The walking away and being the nice guy is boring. It's boring. Kid or no kid. It's boring. Especially when you know that person's just an absolute hypocrite. You know? Oh, it's a rush. That's the thing, like, especially when I'm telling you, you know what, there's only a very, I tell you, man, there's a very fucking miniature percentage of people in my life that has never annoyed me or upset me, and they know who they are. Like, literally never actually had a falling out with them. And that is what you call, like, a true, like, friendship, relationship, whatever term, you know, you want to use. The rest I've just tolerated. You know? I'll be honest. Hey, listen. How pathetic though is it really? How desperate can one be to buy YouTube views, to spend money on YouTube views? That is just like the lowest of the lowest. I think someone who does that is in absolutely no position to talk shit about me. Strange, where are you, my friend? Where did you go? Clearly he knew exactly who I was talking about as well. Like, do I know that one person? Of course you fucking do. Of course you fucking do. That actually reminds me of the car in Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I mean, it's slightly different, like, but I don't know. I think in real life, I don't think I actually like get any sort of like satisfaction from like, you know, like cleaning away dirt. Maybe if there was a bit of shit in the toilet bowl and I was taking a piss, I just washed away that bit of shit with the stream of my piss. Other than that, I can't say I do. But I can't say I'm actually enjoying this game in any shape or form. I know there's actually people watching right now, like for the drama, like, and that's good too, like, you know. Last time I was like, no, I know I was like I didn't want the drama, but no, like, come on, let's have some drama. Let's have some juicy gossip. See, there's nothing better than when someone thinks that you're going to be quiet, that you're going to shut up, that you're just going to be this person that's going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Well, when truly I actually am. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm trying to say is when someone thinks that they know you, and someone thinks that they can be the annoying one, and that they can be the asshole to you, they can be the cunt to you, you know? And when you fuck up, they make it out to be like you're fucking Hitler himself, and you're you know, begging for forgiveness, and you're groveling and all that, and they're like, oh, fuck you, you cunt, you know, and you're just gonna sit there and take it. There's nothing more satisfying than when you actually just do everything in your power, and you know exactly what buttons to press, and you just completely turn it around, and just get under their skin, and don't hold back, and shock them to their core. Oh, I can't believe Johnny said that about me. Well, I just fucking did. If you want to finish the truck, does it give? I liked the dog. Did you like the dog, Stray? Did you also like everything I said about your body? Well, he is, you know. And that's okay. I didn't mean it to sound like, you know, that. But yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about, Strange. Did you know he actually bought views for one of his Tekken 8 live streams? Did you know that? Because think of this. If a stream gets 44, whatever it is, 4,000, 40,000, I forget how much views, don't you think that a certain percentage of those viewers would say, yeah, I'm going to subscribe to that guy's channel? Because it does happen. I've often watched videos. I've often watched YouTubers' channels for the first time and liked their video and said, oh, you know what, that's a great video, I enjoy the content, and I subscribe to their channel. How come then that his subscriber count has only went up by like 2 or 3? Doesn't quite add up, does it? But what does add up is the fact that one of the comments on his stream was from a channel called Buy YouTube Views Now. He literally bought YouTube views. How sad and pathetic is that? I went for a walk with my dog. Sabertack, Supon, Kayani Annie 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 Fanny. What the fuck his name is? He bought YouTube views. Because there was literally a channel in the comment section of one of his Tekken 8 live streams that was literally called Buy YouTube Views. And the comment was, you have reached your peak with this video. I mean, how bot-like is that? I'm gonna enjoy your dinner. Sorry, this game didn't pan out for you, and this kid is giving you grief. I'm giving him the grief. That's fine. Enjoy your dinner. Catch you in the next live stream. I like your taste in games, and I subscribe. So, thank you so much. I'll return the favor. I will return the favor, and I will subscribe to you, my friend. Thanks so much. Much appreciated. I like how Strange is completely ignoring the subject matter. No, I look. I'm not gonna continue anymore to put you in the middle of this situation. I'm not. I'm not. That is not fair. I will admit that. But feel free though to pass on the message if you want to. But I don't want to put you in the middle of this situation because it's not fair. Okay? My God, if there was actually a category for most boring game, this would actually have to win it like every single time. He stole money from his parents as well. He wanted me to lie about it. Yet I'm the bad guy for getting his PSN account suspended. I mean, they got suspended for like a week or something, and he got that back. Like, it's not like I completely hacked his PSN and deleted everything. But I mean, he was wrong with me, and I fessed up. I didn't expect forgiveness. I accepted that the friendship could be no more after what I did, and I walked away. But then there he is then talking shit about me behind my back. It's strange, you know? That's why we're here now. That's why I'm here talking like this right now. I'm not going to let someone who is as imperfect, if not more imperfect than me, tear me down and drag me through the mud. When this is a guy that literally stole from his own parents. You know, I'm not going to have this guy call me a certain name when he literally worships one and was involved with that. Told me he was. Said that his father was involved. And I'm actually no longer going to feel jealous about how many views he gets on his channel, because I'll admit I did. I was playing Mortal Kombat 1. I didn't know. I was streaming Mortal Kombat 1. I didn't know at the time that YouTube restricted Mortal Kombat 1 content because of its mature content. So my Mortal Kombat 1 content wasn't getting much views. And then I sees one of his videos. It was RE4 original or remake, I'm not quite sure, called I Have No Lungs. It was like a 30-second video. He's like shooting random granados and he gets like fucking over 1,000 views. I'm like, how the fuck is that even possible? I got jealous, I will admit that. And that's the whole thing. I got jealous and I got his PSN account suspended. Yeah, I did that. What a boring ass game. So I kind of feel relieved. I kind of feel like a certain sense of freedom by completely like destroying any chance of us ever being friends again. I like the fact that I actually have done that myself officially now. Like, I like the fact that I'm not just going to be this kind of guy that's going to be like, I'm very sorry for what I've done, and hopefully someday we can be friends again. And crawling. Look. I've done enough of that. I was willing to just walk away from the situation right after I, of course, put my hand up in the air and admitted to getting his Patreon account suspended. Okay, I walked away from it. As I said, only to hear that he was talking shit about me behind my back. I felt like I reacted to that way too fucking nicely. Way too fucking nicely. And I heard the way he was like responding to my response by saying, "Oh, you're what was the word he used? What was the fucking word he used? There was a word he fucking used, man. But yeah, man. So I'm killing any possibility of there being any chance of a friendship with my own hands, with my fucking power hose. And what's great is I can start talking shit about him behind his back, and he can't do a damn thing about it because I have him hidden from my channel and I have him blocked across social media, and he's living like halfway across the world. He's also the kind of person that will be in the company of absolute cunts and consider them his best friends. But I fuck up just once, and all of a sudden I'm the Antichrist. And I hate people like that. I despise people like that. They're the most annoying fuckers you can ever come across. And extremely hypocritical as well. Extremely. Who wants to hear some more juicy gossip about Supon, aka Saber Tack? Also, I've been thinking about shutting down my channel for a long time now, so if this channel does get like reported for bullying or some shit like that, be my guest. It'll save me the effort of having to permanently delete my YouTube channel because you have to go through fucking hurdles for that. So, be my guest. Literally. Maybe do me a favour. Because I'm probably going to completely like let it all go at the end of the live stream and just start saying some really like offensive terms. He's also racist. Yeah, he's also racist as well. He made a lot of racial slurs against Irish people. Because in case you haven't figured out, I'm actually Irish. He's also... I keep forgetting the term for when you're using hatred towards a religion. But he's made a lot of anti-Christian comments as well. Like one of the things he would never come to Ireland. He would never come to a non-Christian country. I mean, I think it pretty much speaks for itself. He also has the most annoying and cringiest burger boy accent you could ever have the fucking misfortune of listening to. It just goes through your head. This is so embarrassing. Because you've got this like Pakistani living in... You've got this Pakistani guy living in Saudi Arabia that's like trying to be an American. That's like got this like wannabe like American like, you know, YouTube social media accent, and it's just so fucking, it's hard to listen to at times all the fucking time. What am I saying? Well, that's what's strange, is like pretending to like not know what's going on. Surprisingly, it's actually not that late. Actually, I thought it would actually be much later. What else can I say about Saber Attack? Thing is, I never wanted to be his friend. I never asked to be his friend. He joined one of my live streams, like anyone else, like Mario did. Except he was like, "Are you in Snapchat? Do you want to be my sugar daddy?" Not to be fair, he did say that, like, but you know. But he did ask me, was I on Snapchat? He did ask me, was I on, like, the time I wasn't on Discord. He's asked me, am I on Discord or on Instagram? I was like, why do you want my social media? Just join my live stream and talk to me and live stream like everyone else does. But no, he just couldn't let it go. He just couldn't let it go. He was obsessed with wanting to add me on social media. He even stalked me on Facebook. He found me on Facebook. He literally texted me on Facebook and said, I found you on Facebook. Literally, that's what he said, I found you on Facebook. I was like, okay. But he kept on insisting. Like, he couldn't just accept to be a subscriber like everyone else. He couldn't just accept joining my live streams whenever I was live and just watching the live stream like everyone else and talking on the live chat like everyone else. He couldn't accept that. He wanted to add me outside of YouTube. He wanted to do that, not me. So I was like, because I was like on my WhatsApp. Didn't actually think he would actually respond to that. Like, oh, what's your WhatsApp? Got to the stage where, and this is the first of many times that he annoyed me so fucking much. Like, just keep on persisting. I was like, okay, whatever, this is my WhatsApp. So yeah, he wanted to add me in WhatsApp. Biggest fucking regret of my fucking life. Because then it's like, play Red Dead Redemption 2, watch The Boys, do this, do that. So fucking, the amount of times I just wanted to text him saying, fuck off. And I did a few times actually. I had every right to. So fucking annoying. I should have never added him on WhatsApp. I would have avoided this whole mess, wouldn't it? I mean, I chat away to so many of my subs on this channel, and I'm really good friends with them, and I don't have any of them on social media. We get on a long grind. What else? Oh yeah, also a fan of Rule 34 as well. If you don't know what it is, good. If you do know what it is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Going on about Joel and Ellie and all that. Which is pretty fucked up, really. Not quite sure that's Haran. Whatever the fuck it's called. He's the kind of annoying fucker that thinks he's just the king. When he's nothing more than a bit of shit off the heel of my fucking shoe. You know? And the thing about me is like, oh, man. Like, I can go from being, just when you think, to quote Roddy Piper, the wrestler, an actor, Roddy Piper, just when you think you know the answer, I'm gonna slightly change it. Just when you think you have all the answers to who I am, I change the questions. Like, I just, like, you know. Like, do you think I'm going to be this, like, quiet guy that's not going to speak out, and the next minute, like, boom, where did that come from? Johnny wouldn't say that. Well, I just fucking did. And you know, all that said, I'm actually a pretty straightforward guy. And I find that other people who are straightforward are usually the kind of people that I have this one-to-one connection with. who just get me. You know? I'm just straightforward. I will treat you the way that you treat me. I can be a nice person. I can treat you with respect. I can treat you nicely. But if you're gonna be the one that's complicating things, if you're gonna be the one that stirs up drama and shit and gets under my skin and keeps pushing me and pushing me and pushing me, well then I'm gonna push back. And you're not gonna like it. It's like that, like, you know what it's like? It's like, I'm not gonna fucking say that I'm getting fucking bullied by a 16-year-old here, but like, it's like the situation of you're in school and you're being bullied by the school bully, the tough guy, the guy that has no problem like kicking the shit out of you, kicking you when you're down. But you start beating the living shit out of this bully, and all of a sudden you're the bad guy. You can't do that. You can't kick him when he's down. Or he's got glasses. You can't hit him when he's got glasses. And all of a sudden you're the bad guy. You can't do this and you can't do that. But he can. You know? That's what it's kind of like, you know? When you bite back, things change. The tone changes. Because you're supposed to be the one that's supposed to sit back and take it all, aren't you? But when you don't, you know, the tone changes very, very quickly. It's kind of interesting, really, you know. I love the fact that there's probably people watching this right now that's probably has no idea what the fuck or who the fuck I'm talking about, and that's just so funny. Because I've joined live streams like that, you know. I've been in situations like that, like where somebody would be talking about somebody or something that I have absolutely no idea about, and I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? I just watch because I'm just intrigued by what's going on. I'm trying to think about any more gossip to share about Supon, aka Saber Tack. Be interesting to see his response. You know. Well, this is kind of like a response to him talking shit about me a few weeks back. Because I handled it in a very fucking, like, oh my god, it's kind of embarrassing looking back at it, like a public community post and everything. It was just so, well, I made for some very good points though, and true points actually. Like, because what he said was obviously so hurtful and hateful, so you got to wonder, if someone hates you that much, why would they subscribe to your channel? So that's one of the points I actually made that I stand by. Well, what you talking about? I'm talking about, you know, it's you know Saber Tack, don't you? Supon. Yeah, you would have seen him on the live streams a good few times, talking about him and how much of a cunt he is. Really, how much of a hypocrite he is. You know the story, don't you? Long story short, this went into automatic hose in there. Long story short, I let jealousy get the better of me, and I got his PSN account suspended. Originally I denied it, then I felt bad and I felt like I should own up to what I did. I told him what I did, didn't expect forgiveness, just wanted him to know the truth. Obviously, like, I wasn't expecting, again, him to forgive me, So we parted ways. But the thing is, I thought that was it. You know, I was the cunt who got his PSN account suspended. I was the bastard in that situation. I was the guy in the wrong. Obviously, I didn't expect us to have a friendship after that. So I walked away and I accepted that. But then I find out he's talking shit about me. Calling me some really, like, names, right? Originally, you would have seen the response. I reacted to it in a very diplomatic, peaceful way. But I'm thinking to myself then tonight, like, fuck that. That's not going to be the end of it. That's not going to be the end of it. I'm not going to let him make me out to be the Antichrist himself when he's far from perfect. I might have imperfections, but he has just as much, if not more, imperfections than me. And I'm quite happy to reveal those imperfections. Also, I found out as well that he actually buys YouTube views, PowerWash. Imagine being that pathetic to actually buy YouTube views. I'm sure you've had plenty of live streams, like myself and others, where you do a live stream and like nobody watches. But you still carry on. But I'm sure you would agree, you'd rather have nobody watching your live stream and having fun doing it than paying for views. How pathetic can you be to actually pay for YouTube views, huh? Yes, I've heard of him. Oh yes, he got taken out early. Yeah, there you go. So you know who I'm talking about. He got it early because he's probably got a sugar daddy that he probably sent nudes to. Nobody knows one in person. Sucked them off to get the money. Because, how the fuck does someone that age have a PS5 and all new PS5 titles, and his parents are not rich because they've got like broadband that's like fucking powered off a fucking potato. He's told me this numerous times because one of the things he would say in the lives is my internet. I find it hard to believe that if a family was that rich that they would have that shit broadband. Come on. There's something going on there. Big time. And let's face it happens a lot in Saudi Arabia. Child trafficking, everything else in between. How do I know that he buys his views? I'd say the big giveaway, PowerWash, would be a comment on his live stream from a YouTube channel literally called Buy YouTube Views 321 that literally says you have reached your peak with this video. I would presume that means that he reached his peak amount of buys, and that was what the comment was. But it's pretty obvious. And also, I have another theory to back that up. Or sorry, I've another way to back that up. If a stream gets like 4,000 views, but his sub count only goes up by like 2, does that make sense to you? And this was a live stream. No, this wasn't a video. This was a live stream. This wasn't a video. This wasn't a video that got uploaded over the course of time and it got views. I'm talking about an actual live stream where we're led to believe that like 4,000 people are watching that. Yet only 2 people subscribed. The statistics don't add up. Clearly he bought views. That's what I know for a fact. I ain't stupid. The thing is, you go through life and you just know something, but sometimes you just you don't speak. You just, well, like, come on, it's obvious. And he stole from his parents as well. Imagine that. Imagine the people that like gave you life, literally. It doesn't get any bigger than that, does it? Don't know what you talk about, like, appreciation for what people do. Like, your parents gave you life. It wasn't some influential TikToker, Yeah, it wasn't a bottle of Amazon, it wasn't a bottle of Prime. Okay, it wasn't some material good that gave you life. Your parents gave you life. So imagine stealing money from your parents. You wanted me to lie about it and everything. Like you didn't want me like to kind of. You didn't want me to, like, to kind of get involved. Well, I wasn't going to get involved because I got fuck all to do with me. Like, what I'm saying, like, you know, he did that. What else? What else? I think what really interests me is where he gets, how he gets, and I think I keep saying money, but the thing is, all I know is he gets hold of these things. Like, you know, he gets hold of a PS5, he gets hold of brand new games on release. He gets hold of brand new controllers that are not cheap. Like, he gets hold of these things. But then again, his broadband is like fucking 5 megabytes or less. Like, he's got really shit broadband. I mean, that doesn't add up. Like, if you're in a rich household, you're not going to have shit broadband. It just doesn't add up. You're not going to go into a mansion and have like a fucking, just, how can I say? Like, you're not going to go to a mansion and have like a fucking 24-inch HD TV. You're going to have a big massive fucking, you know, like 70-inch fucking OLED 4K TV, aren't you? So it just doesn't add up. Like, if you're from a rich household that can afford all that, you're not going to have shit broadband. It's Saudi Arabia, for fuck's sake. They're not going to have shit broadband. So it doesn't add up. You know my theory. I mean, if I had to take a guess, I would say that he's got a sugar daddy. That's what I think, anyway. Yes, sorry, I'm still late. Well, you're here now. You look disjoined. But yeah, how are you? You know, he bought the... I know he bought the views. Just as much as I know the sky is fucking blue. And how pathetic and sad can he get? And he has the absolute neck to trash talk me. He has the audacity to try to break me down and try to tear me down and drag me through the mud when he's so pathetic that he has to actually pay money for artificial views. Sad can you get? He probably got taken away from me, sugar daddy as well. Yeah, he wants to call me names. Not to be rude, though. Well, how are you rude? He did buy his views. How's that rude? How is speaking the truth rude? Why are we living in an age where speaking the truth makes you rude? Do you know what rude is? Not listening to someone. Rude is telling someone over and over again to play a game and not listening to the person when they say, I'm not interested in playing that game. That's rude. That's what rude is. Rude is stealing money from your parents. That's what rude is. Well, as time is running out now, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Is what I meant to say. As you know, Strange, I joined that live stream a couple of weeks ago where he was talking shit about me behind my back to you. You asked the question, and as I said to you, you have nothing to be sorry for. You haven't done anything wrong, and you asked a straightforward question. But yeah, when he responded, like he didn't hold back, did he? So am I going to hold back? No, I originally did hold back. But why? Why did I hold back? Why should I have held back to an absolute cunt like him? You know? An absolute pathetic, sad little burger boy cunt like him. Why should I have held back? I'm not holding him back now, as you can fucking tell. But yeah. I think just seeing how pathetic he was by buying his views, I think that's what kind of led me to deciding to do a U-turn on my reaction to him talking shit about me behind my back. You know? Because I'd rather have nobody watching my live streams. You're always eating. I'd rather have nobody. Do you know what I find interesting about you as well, Strange? Just to turn my attention to you. Is how you can go from how can I put it? How you can go from the food is goods to writing like paragraphs of like well articulated sentences. I can't even say it. How you can articulate words better than I can fucking pronounce them. But how you can actually, basically how you can go from like joking around to being pure serious. Because your response to the situation a couple of weeks ago, like you actually commented on his channel and on my channel, and it was so fucking like professional. Like I think you're a lot more. I think you're a bit of a dark horse. And it takes one to know one. You know? Takes one to know one. Oh, you eat 2 times a day. You eat 2 times. Well, at least you eat. Better than not eating at all. So Strange, what you are actually witnessing right now, what you're all witnessing right now, is me forcefully closing, not closing the door, shutting the door in Supan's face. Figuratively, I'd like to do it literally, if I got the chance. I think I'd actually put him through a fucking door, to be honest. Child or no child. At my hands. You know, because I tried to do it the diplomatic way. You know, face up to my wrongdoing, admit it and accept it and not ask for forgiveness. But then he goes away and talks shit about me behind my back. So, no, that wasn't going to be the end of it. So, that's what this is about, really. This is about me just, at my hands, forcefully shutting the door in his face on the whole situation and not leaving it open. PowerWash Productions. The dark horse is someone who acts dumb and silly and jokey around, but in reality is very aware of what's going on around them, very aware of what's being said and what's being done. That's kind of what a dark horse is. Someone you can just like, I don't really know what it is myself, but it's just a term that gets used in situations like this. That's what a dark horse is. You're a dark horse, Strange. How you can go from being so jokey and silly to then be very serious about it. I forget what you said, but you know that when you responded to Supan talking shit about me behind my back, and how you felt bad about it, how you felt bad that you were kind of like, that you were kind of in the middle and shit like that, like, that's what I mean. I like how I'm just going around in circles doing that right now. It's just like a contest. There's no music in this game. How is that even possible? How does this game make it to the market? Like, seriously. This has got to be one of the most boring fucking games. The most boring game I've actually played. Options. It's not even like... There literally is no audio options. At all. It's really bad. You're saying how I went from joking to asking questions. And then making a serious comment. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's how I'm joking. My personality is actually really strange. No, I just mean... Okay. I'll tell you what I mean. What I really, really mean. If you just bear with me. Just hold on a second now, and I'll tell you exactly what I mean. Okay, so bear in mind all your comments, which some of them are, pretty silly and pretty wacky, and spelling is kind of bad. Okay, this is what you said 2 weeks ago. Hey Johnny, with a comma. Not a... Whatever, fuck it. Hey Johnny, space. First paragraph. I wanted to talk to you about our recent conversation regarding SaberTac. I realise now that I crossed a line by asking about a private matter between you two. I am truly sorry for prying into something that was obviously personal and sensitive to you. It was thoughtless of me to bring it up without considering how uncomfortable or upset it might make you feel. Second paragraph. I value our friendship and understand the importance of respecting your boundaries. I regret causing you any distress, and I assure you that it won't happen again. Your trust means a lot to me, and I promise to be more considerate of your privacy in the future. And final paragraph. I hope you can forgive my mistake, and I'm here to support you however you need. Our friendship means a lot to me, and I want to ensure I uphold, I don't even use that fucking word, uphold the trust and respect we share. Please don't blame him, blame me. No, that is like a politician responding to a fucking scandal, in the White House or some shit, man. So how you can go from literally, I liked the dog and what else? Sorry, me was KFC to, you often said to me, do you sell marijuana? It's the game where you clean the doo-doo off the cars and houses. Yeah, how you can go from that to being extremely serious. That's very intriguing to me, Strange. Very intriguing to me. I know that I have various, when I'm streaming, I might have somewhat of a character or a gimmick might break out now and again, and my personality might change a little bit now and again, but it ain't going to go that fucking far. Do you know what I mean? That's like straight personality fucking territory right there, do you know what I mean? That's going from fucking... I don't know, man. This is two completely different people right there. I am serious when we talked about friendship. Yeah, but it's a complete, utter, change of, personality. It's bizarre. But I understand it, and I appreciate what you said as well. And as I said, you've nothing to feel bad about in that situation anyway, because you didn't do anything wrong. You asked a question, and you answered. I think all you said was something like, you just said what's going on between you and Johnny. And of course, he couldn't just, he couldn't just, let it go, could he? No, he couldn't. And that's why he called me all those things. I'm only responding, I'm only responding. Properly this time, because 2 weeks ago, I didn't properly respond. This is me properly responding. Even though I'm half asleep now. Oh, what else can I say? The amount of times that he would proper annoy me, and I'd admit maybe the first few times he mightn't have known that it was annoying, constantly texting me saying play Red Dead Redemption 2, play Fortnite, watch The Boys, and he would get really angry and he would get really offensive if I simply said no on that into it, like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you, or fuck you then, all this kind of shit, for not simply playing a game and saying, look, I'm not interested in that game. Like, I explained to him numerous times not to continually ask me to do something when I don't want to do it, but he would still do it over and over and over and over again. That's extremely annoying. That was extremely annoying. Like, the amount of things that I let go, like, there was a lot of shit I let slide. A lot of shit. I'm going to share something, because why the hell not? I've shared everything else. There was a time during our friendship where I wasn't particularly feeling the best mentally, to the point where, and I actually got to keep my voice down here because I haven't even been open about this to my family. I was so bad mentally that I was walking home from the shop one day on the footpath, and there was a truck driving on the road beside me, and I got a thought to literally jump out in front of it. Because look, I've spoke about my mental health a good few times on my channel, okay? Years before I even met that fucker on YouTube, okay? I struggle, just like all of us. I struggle with my mental health. That was a bad day for me. Now, what do you do with, if you have a friend, you share how you feel with that friend. I shared how I felt with Supon on that matter. And it was like something like, here we go again, kind of a response from him. Not like, out of the entire friendship, he has never asked me how I am. Now I really appreciate when people ask me that. And again, as I mentioned earlier, I have there's a fraction of people in my life that genuinely care about me. And I can tell when people care about me. I can tell if I'm sharing something emotional to someone, and if I can see them respond. Like, I'm not the kind of person that stares into do you care? No, I just see it naturally. Like, if someone has a natural emotional response, that I can tell they're actually listening and they're actually caring about what I'm going through, that's the person I know is fucking true. But Supon has never asked me how I am. How is your day going? How are you doing? And literally, when I had a day where I literally felt like actually killing myself, his response was, here we go again. Because to him, I was not more than just like a fucking drama queen, to him. But that was his response, here we go again. There was probably more as well, but it was just basically I was annoying him. That got to me. I think to the point where I just said fuck that, and I just didn't talk to him for quite a while. But yeah. But I'm the bad guy for, suspending his account. EU, when you were to quit, or right before. Oh, this was long before that. This was long before that. Long before that. That was a different situation. The time that I was about to quit was during the time I got his account suspended. And it would have been for a week as well. You swear to God, that I actually got his account completely deleted. So if you actually like weigh up everything I've said about him and all the shit he's done, and then you compare it to me getting his account suspended. I mean, come on, he's hardly Mr. Perfect. He's hardly the second coming of Allah. You know? He's hardly Muhammad. You know? I did. You heard me correctly. You heard me correctly. And you know, most true friends would, like, they wouldn't know what to say, but they would respond. They would have some kind of an emotional reaction to that. You know? No, but not Supan. No. Well, he did. It was like, oh, here we go again. I mean, imagine someone. Again, take into consideration the amount of times that he would spam, literally like spam me, just continually text me, asking me to play a game that I don't want to play, or watch a TV series that I don't want to watch, and I respond to it very respectfully and nicely. Say, look, I don't want to play that game. I don't want to watch that movie. Please don't ask me again. Imagine continually ignoring my requests to not ask me, but continually asking me over and over and over again. Imagine being that annoying. But I have a pretty bad day, to the point where I feel like, you know, fucking jumping on in front of a truck. I tell him that, and I'm the annoying one. I'm the annoying one for feeling suicidal. But I'm the bad guy, aren't I? Which means it's a habit. Oh yeah, it's a habit. Yeah, I can't break the habit of jumping in front of trucks. Yeah. The fuck are you talking about? Is it a habit to be retarded? So he was like, he didn't care about you, as you didn't care about your own. See, this is exactly the kind of shit now I'm talking about from you. You act all fucking dumb, but there's a meaning in that there. Like you're trying to fucking make a point there, aren't you? You're trying to say that if I didn't care about my life, why should he care? That's what you're saying, aren't you? And cut the fucking gig, man. The gig is up. You know? The gig is up, man. You know? Just like Donald Trump and fucking, not so much Donald Trump, but like Boris Johnson. Like, acts all fucking stupid and dumb, but in reality, very clever. Man, the gig is up with you, man. Yeah? I know people like you. And I know exactly what you meant in that comment as well. So he was like, he didn't care about you as you did. No. This was someone who was supposed to be my friend. Someone who wanted to be my friend. Someone who was literally simping over me when he first joined my live streams. Johnny, do you have social media? I want to add you on social media. Do you have Snapchat? Do you have Instagram? I want to add you. I want to add you. To the point, that was the first of many times he annoyed me. So I gave in. I was like, yeah, I'm on WhatsApp. Yeah? He wanted to be my friend. This is someone who I thought was my friend. You share how you feel with your friends. I shared how I felt. Literally, about me wanting to fucking die. And his response was, here we go again. Imagine that. Imagine that. I mean, with friends like that, who needs fucking enemies? So that's what happened. I see right through you, by the way. I see right through you. You don't fucking fool me, man. Acting all fucking dumb and innocent. Well, you are dumb. Dumb enough to fucking underestimate my intelligence. Because I know exactly what you meant in that comment. You were trying to say, literally, just look at the comment, I can fucking see it. Like, you were literally trying to say, oh, I didn't care about my life, why should he care? Here's the thing, right? I didn't ask him to care. You see, it's not about that. It's about the kind of person that he is. I don't go around asking people to care. I don't go around asking people to ask me how I am. You're either a nice person or you're not. You know, you're either someone who tries to be good or someone who's really good at being a cunt. And he's really good at being a cunt. No, he used to say to me, he used to say to me, oh, these people are bullying me. The reality is they're probably literally defending themselves from him. He's probably the bully. That's the reality. There's always two sides to a coin. Imagine being so pathetic to boy views, though. I can't get over that. My God, I'd be laughing a bit tonight thinking of that. Well, I said tonight. It's like 1:20 in the morning here. But well, strange, you're gone very quiet there now, aren't you? You're still a good friend to me. I'm serious. If you say so. Well, according to Sabertac, you shouldn't be my friend. According to Sabertac, you should be able to see what kind of person I am. So I saw that comment as well. I saw the stream in which he was asking, was Johnny talking about me? See, that's what I find funny about this whole situation. That's what I find funny about this whole situation, you know. And that's why I'm the one who's closing the door on it, you know, because it's like he says something, I say something, and like in that stream, was Johnny talking about me? Like, why would you want to know if someone is talking about you if you can't stand it? You know? And you responded, you told him then what I said in the community post. And there was a word he used, I forget what it was. But he was like, oh, it's okay if you want to be Johnny's friend. But it says something along the lines of like, you should know not to be his friend or something. But imagine being friends with someone who literally has to buy YouTube views. How pathetic. I'm thinking, I love thinking of like people joining the live stream and just wondering what the hell is going on. Or people who do know what's going on and just like, oh, what's he going to say next? What juicy gossip is he going to share next? I actually do quite like that, actually, to be quite honest with you. I used to go from like hating this kind of thing, like, you know, it's draining me, whatever else. But to be honest with you, like, I don't really care anymore. As far as like, you know, it doesn't really have any effect on me anymore. You know, I think I have just removed my filter. I don't think I have a filter anymore. You know, in a way, that's kind of how it feels. You know, he could have avoided all of this because he didn't have to ask me, you know, did I have many socials? And also, he's not rich, and his parents are not rich, and his parents don't have money, because he used to ask me, like, will you buy me this, will you buy me that? And he was deadly serious because he kept it up. If you have money, you're not going to ask someone to buy something. You're just going to buy it yourself. He gets these things gifted to him. And it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out, like, especially in Saudi Arabia, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out, like, who and how, you know, like, who he's getting those gifts from and how he's getting them. It doesn't take a rocket science to figure that one out. Come on. Jesus Christ, like. The world is not as black and white as you think it is, like. Anybody else want to join the live chat? Go right ahead. But I won't be saber attack because I actually hit him. Just like he hit me from his channel. So yeah. And just so you know, Strange, you can tell him all this if you want. Feel free. Because I'd actually love to hear his reaction, to be honest. But I won't have anything else to say because this is me closing the door on the situation, you know. You bought things for him. I actually got him Sifu. Digitally. I gave him a fucking PSN credit. But that was it. Only because he actually made me feel bad, actually. Because I actually gave a friend of mine a birthday present, and he thanked me for it on stream. And Saber was watching the stream, and he was like, "You didn't get me anything for my birthday," and I'm too nice for my own good. It's actually my biggest weakness. So I felt so bad. I felt so bad in that situation when he said that. You know, because I had given my other friend a birthday present. He thanked me for it, and then Supon was like, "You didn't get me anything for my birthday," so I felt bad. So I bought him seafood. So that's another example of like being like, in a way, not. It's hard to put into words, like, but he put me under so much pressure, so many times, you know. Well, don't you think it was a little too much friendship? See, this is what I like about you. It's interesting. You come up with these, like, you know, do you regret doing that now? See, the thing is, the only thing you need to get into your head right now is that he wanted to be my friend. He was the one that was obsessed with being my friend. Because let me go back to the beginning. Just like I am now, I was doing a live stream. I honestly can't remember what the game was. It might have been Doom. Okay, I don't know what the live stream was. He joined the live stream like anyone else does. Like you did, like Chad did, like Power Slave did, like Mario did. People join my live stream. New people from time to time join my live stream. New viewers, and they will sub to my channel and they chat away to me. But the difference between those people and Sabertax was Sabertax had to ask me, am I on Snapchat? Am I on Instagram? Am I on social media? He wanted to be my friend outside of YouTube. Him, not me. Originally, I was like, there's no point. Just join my live stream and talk to me in the live chat. Or just add me on PSN and just message me on PSN. But no, he wasn't having any of that. He wanted more. He wanted more friendship. Strange. He wanted more friendship. So eventually he annoyed me so much to the point where I added him on WhatsApp. But I do agree. There were two completely different people. From two completely different generations. But it's not even the fact that we're from two different generations. Because I have like a friend from the same generation of him. And we got on like butter and bread. So it's not even the fact that he's from a different generation. It's just personality-wise, Supon is a completely different person. And there was always going to be that friction anyway. But more than anything else, it was just the fact that Supon was an annoying cunt from the very beginning. But I just put up with it. I just tolerated the fact that Supon was an annoying cunt. You know? But yeah, there was definitely too much friendship. Absolutely. He should have just subbed to my channel like everyone else, joined my live stream like everyone else, and none of this would have happened. None of this would have happened. So yeah, to answer your question, I do absolutely regret it. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, I regret it. I regret getting his PSN account hacked, or not hacked, suspended. And I said that, and I owned up to it, and I said it was wrong, and it was wrong, and I said to you, I like had accepted that, and you move on, and I moved on from that, and that was the end of that, right? But the thing is, he couldn't, though, could he? He couldn't, though, because he had to go away and talk about me behind my back to you, not to me. You know, he didn't unblock me on something and message me and say, this is how I feel, you're a cunt, you're an asshole, or this or that. No, he had to talk about me behind my back. Now, fair enough, you asked him a question and he answered. Fair enough. There is that element to it too. But he could have just said, I don't want to talk about it. But no, he chose to talk about it. He chose to say those things to me. So, as I said, originally a couple of weeks ago when he said those things, I responded in a very kind of laid back way, you know. But tonight I just wasn't having it. I just wasn't having it. Oh, money. Do I regret giving him seafood? Fucking hell, yeah. I mean, I could have that could have went to someone else that would have actually appreciated it a lot more. Absolutely. And I also know when someone appreciates something as well. You know? So yeah, I do regret wasting my time. You know, life is just so fucking... What's that saying? You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. I'm a firm believer in just not making things complicated. Things didn't need to be so complicated. When he joined my live stream, it didn't have to be as complicated as he was making it out to be. You know? Like, why did he want to ask, like, an adult YouTuber, did I have Snapchat? But looking back in it now, it probably makes a lot of sense. You know, where does he get all those gifts from? Moral of the story is, if it smells like shit, it's probably an asshole. You know, there's a saying, there's no smoke without fire. Well, there's no shit without an asshole. You know, if you can detect like bullshit, shit, then chances are that person's an asshole. That's the moral of the story, really. The thing is, I sensed it from the start. I think it was a Doom live stream. I think I was live streaming Doom Eternal, and he joined the live stream, and he was like, "This is how you play it. This is the weapon you have to use. This is how you use the weapon. This is where you go." And I found it so annoying, because I don't like people telling me how to play my games. Someone give me a little advice here and there, and give me a tip here and there. Fair enough, but he was literally, he was like telling me, this is the way you play this game, and I found that really fucking annoying. So from the very beginning, I could sense bullshit. He was just so annoying. So yeah, that's the moral of the story, my friend. If it smells like shit, chances are it's an asshole. I think I actually heard that in a movie somewhere, actually, to be quite honest with you. It's make a great fridge magnet, wouldn't it? I'm actually a very easy person to get along with. And people know that. People know that. And I have people in my life that know that, and they get along with me because they're easy to get along with. And I'm easy to get along with. You know? But if you're going to be an asshole, and you're going to be annoying, and you're not going to listen to me, and you're going to treat me like shit, then you're going to turn me into what you're treating me as. So if you're going to treat me like shit, you're going to get shit. You know, that's just the way I operate. I treat people the way they treat me. And that's kind of like a bit of a moral of the story there as well. If you want to be my friend, then be my friend. If you don't want an asshole, then don't be an asshole. I don't know how clear I can make that. You know? As I said from the beginning of this conversation, looking over as I go now, I'm not perfect. I certainly don't claim to be perfect. I have many imperfections. Many imperfections. I certainly wasn't perfect when I got Supon's Pace and account suspended. No. But the thing is, what does that make Supon? The innocent victim? The guy that never did wrong to anyone? No, it doesn't. This guy's far from perfect. He stole from his own parents. He's also a racist. He has openly been racist against Indians. He's also racist against my country, Ireland. And he's also hateful against Christianity. He said he would never go to a Christian country. Does that sound like a good person to you? Does that sound like a perfect person to you? Does that sound like a person that has any right to look down on me? I mean, this was the person that was supposed to be my friend. And as I mentioned earlier, not once did he ever ask me how I was doing. Never. Just sends like random links to like games that I had no interest in. And he knows I have no interest in. Just stuff like that. Just like, you know, never like good morning. You know, how are you? You know, how was your day? You know, and when I like, you know, take the step and like share how I feel, it's like, oh, here we go again. You know, my friend is sharing how he feels. Here we go again. This is so annoying. Yet I'm supposed to sit back and have him annoy me with constant requests to play Red Dead Redemption 2 or watch this TV series. You know, and it's the way he just. I have been asked many times by many people to like watch a show or play a game, but not in the fucking way that he used to do it. And he was like, I mean, it's like you better do this, like you better watch that show, you better play this game. It's like, oh man, I don't know. I think I'm all tired out now, to be honest with you. What do you think of the situation? Sorry for putting you into the spotlight there now. What do you think of it all, Strange? Huh? But I think you like. I wish that I was in your situation, because the thing is, he didn't ask you. Oh, I don't know. Did he actually? I don't know. Did he? Did he ask you, like, do you have any socials? Like, you know, did he ask you to add him on WhatsApp? You know, does he contact you outside of YouTube? Because to my knowledge, he doesn't. You know, he does a live stream, you join it, and you watch it. You know, that's the way it should have been. That's the way it is with the majority of my subs. Obviously, I know people in real life. Like, I have friends in real life. that I communicate outside of YouTube. That's only common sense. I have family as well. Like literally, my dad is one of my subs on YouTube. Like, that's different. But like, for people that are like halfway across the world, like, they just sub to my channel, and if they want to communicate with me, they do that in the live chat. You know, they don't ask me like, are you on social media or whatever else. Yeah. I think I've gotten pretty much everything out of my system, to be honest with you now. I think the door has been very well shut in the face of Supon by my hands, not by something that he said to piss me off, to shut me up, but he didn't have. he didn't have like the final say in the situation. I don't care how fucking like cocky or whatever that sounds, but sometimes you just have to take control of the situation, and I took control of the situation. So you're my outside again. You're fine. Fine. I'll be going to sleep in about 10 minutes anyway myself, so it's fine. You know, it's funny to go back to what I was saying earlier. I can be your best friend, or I can be a cunt. It's completely up to you. It's completely up to how you treat me. And you don't have to be perfect. In fact, I'd rather you weren't, because nobody is perfect. I'd rather you just, you know, we put ourselves down a lot in life. Including myself. We all do. We put ourselves down. You know, we mightn't have the perfect body, you know, the perfect hair, the perfect clothes, the perfect job, or whatever it is. We put ourselves down so much. But at the end of the day, we're just who we are. You know? You're you, I'm me. We are who we are. You know? Why like get ourselves down? You know, so yeah. So like, I just treat people the way they treat me. But I don't expect people to be perfection. I just don't expect to be treated like shit, basically. Because I completely understand and I completely respect the fact that everyone in life has different personalities, but I'm sorry, but you don't get to be an asshole. Being an asshole is not a personality trait, it's just being an asshole. You know? And that's just the way it is. Like, you know, you can be quiet, you can be loud, you can be whatever. Everyone's personality is different. But like, being an asshole is just, it's not a personality trait. It's just you being an asshole. It's you being a cunt. You know? Oh, you get it all the time. Oh, that's just the way they are. That's just the way they are. Yeah, they're a cunt. You know? That's exactly what they are. So yeah. Well, this game is fucking boring, as I mentioned. I'll be getting Tekken 8 tomorrow. I didn't suck anyone off to get it. I wasn't lucky enough to get an early copy of it. But yeah, I'll be getting it tomorrow. I'll be streaming it at some stage. I'm not in any real rush to stream it. I'll probably stream it tomorrow. Well, it'll turn out to be as dramatic. I think I pretty much finished now with this whole Supon situation, saber attack situation. Tekken 8 was actually a dark horse of the fighting genre. That just kind of like, that was the last like fighting game like to come out of like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Because first there was Street Fighter, then there was Mortal Kombat, now it's Tekken. I can honestly, like, Tekken 8 is gonna be the king of Iron Fist tournament. No, but it's really gonna be like, it's gonna be better than Mortal Kombat. And I spoke about this when I was playing the demo of Tekken 8. Like, I mean, I'm obviously like biased to Mortal Kombat because it was one of the first video games I've ever played, and I love Mortal Kombat. But I also like Tekken, you know. I just feel like Tekken is just going to have a lot more to offer. You know, single player content, you know, online content, just stuff to do in it, you know, different types of story as well. You know, so it's going to offer a lot more. I am going to sleep. I am ending this live stream, and I have said a lot in this live stream, haven't I? But do I regret saying any of it? No. Absolutely not. The only thing I regret is wasting almost 4 years of my life on an annoying little shit stain that goes by the name of Supon. So, with that said, good night everyone, and I will see you next time on Green Hill Gaming.